good evening to you. What is it, afternoon? A very good afternoon to you. This is your girl Susan Minor on your number one podcast on this side of the Sub-Sahara. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me. Kama kawaida, kama dawa. This is the first day of the 7th month of the year 2020. Although sijui kama ni mimi tu mwenye ana feel 2020 hasn't happened yet, and for me this is 2019 part B. Yes, so that is Dudu K by Simi right there. An interesting choice of song to start off the show, considering the topic that I have going to cover today. And I'll be talking about abortion in Kenya. Imekuwa ni mjadala sana. It's been a debate, and I did the same show a few episodes back. I think the first episode that I did was on abortion, and the debate imekuwa, and I guess it's because of the trend, the pregnancies, the number of teenage pregnancies that have been happening. And before even delving it even further, remember to like my page, The Sunset Show, on Facebook for you to be notified where every time that I post a new show, every time that I record a new episode. So history, I'm sure everyone has heard of it. If not everyone, at least you have a clue. And the past few days, the religious leaders have taken it to media, that is social media wise, that is even in mainstream media, and they are rebuking Susan Kihika's bill on reproductive health. It's basically about reproductive health, and I feel like they're not really justified, because you don't really know what goes on in a woman's mind, and for her to get to the point of maybe deciding to terminate this pregnancy. And I'm going to give a story about myself. The first time I got pregnant was at the age of 16 turning 17, and it was a difficult time for me. And I managed to hide it for a few months. I hid it for like 6 months. 5-6 months. And then Shule, all of a sudden, they just decided to do these pregnancy testings. You know, zile tu za madem tu nasikia yo umeitwa nini kupima mimba. And it happened for me, and nilishikiwa hapo. And nakumbuka by I did trying to like cheat my way in. I tried to get another lady take the test for me, yani apatiane urine sample yake. Coincidentally, she was also pregnant. And after they found out, nikachujwa shule, nilifukuzwa shule. And I remember walking in the office and looking at seeing the look in my mom's eyes, the disappointment. Yani, she wasn't even angry, she was just disappointed. And we walked home, and I didn't say a word to her. Hadi alitembelea hii side ya barabara, mimi niko ile ingine, we are not talking. And then I ran from home, and I got an abortion thanks to some friends. And it was an experience. But what drove me to doing that was the thought of, am I really ready to be a mom? How can I be a mother? As in, there are so many things that were going through my mind then, and the circumstances under which I even got pregnant were another factor. And I'll talk about that some other time. But the thought of my life kusimama, and okay fine, nimepata mtoi, alafu, what's my father going to say about this? Are they even willing to take care of the child for vitu mob to? And I was a teenager, a child basically. Ni kuwa mzazi mtoto was not in the books for me, so that's why I terminated. But the worst part is, and I went back, but nilifukuzwa shule na nikapatiwa G. By the way, from that school I was told to not even be seen 100 meters near the school compound, and nikakaa nje. That was March 16th ndo nilifukuzwa, so nikakaa nje, nikaenda nikafanya exams thanks to my teachers wenye walikubali tu kumregister anyways, hata principal alikuwa amekataa. And I went and did my KCSE, but that was after nimekaa nje. That is March to November, is it October? Kwa nafanya October 20th ama kitu ama September, October, November. Yeah, it was October 21st, I think tulikuwa nafanya rehearsal, I guess. And I went and did my KCSE, and then, as if that was not enough, I went ahead and got pregnant again. And again, I terminated the pregnancy. And the second time I almost died, because nilienda tu ile sijui ni fluid wanatoanga, I think it's the amniotic fluid wanatoanga or something, and then I've given some pills, and nilikuwa kwa shosho your time when it happened. And I remember I almost died. It was something. And I wish somebody had taught me about contraceptives. I wish someone had taught me how to protect myself as a teenager, and then maybe I wouldn't have gone through that. Hypocrisy na hate sijui you're not supposed to have sex sere mnaongea zeni kama ni as in unapata watu wanaongea ni kama ambaye they don't really know that teenagers were sexually active. I mean, look at the numbers zenye tuko nazo. So I'm in support of this bill because I believe that if a teenager is allowed to go through, to be put in birth control at a tender age, as soon as they hit puberty, and it's not forcefully though, that is going to go a long way. I believe that abortion should also be legalized. We have so many children who are expecting to have children, and they can't take care of those children. And I know how bad it probably sounds to someone, but let us get our heads from the sand to try vichwa kwa mchanga and talk about this. I was watching news last night, and there's this story of a young girl mwenye babake alimfukuza home because she got pregnant and she's in Form 1. And yes, wanasema sijui it's just a rules for this bill to be passed in parliament. That's why maybe this is like it's a cooked up survey. That is what they're saying, statistics. That's what I heard some religious leaders say. But either way, it's not that this is a new thing. I was 16 over 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. And looking back now, I honestly wish I had the option. I was taught that instead of being instilled with the fear of it, you shouldn't have sex. Nani ajuangi ile kitu unaambiwa usifanye ndio inakuanga tamu. Anyways, so I just wish someone taught me that instead, and maybe things would have been different. So looking at guys condemn this bill, guys condemn this whole proposition, inachosha tu akili, by the way. I listened to, I'm a mother of one, and my baby daddy alinipatianga doctor mimba. So when guys talk about it, it's just tunafaa tupatiwe right nini, my friend, it's only because you're not there. Most men out there are not even men. I don't know what to call them. Na mwanamke ndo anabaki na jukumu la kulea mtoto, when the guy just walks around as if nothing ever happened, nothing changed in their lives, and the woman is left with the jukumu la kulea mtoto. So yeah, call me a hypocrite, call me whatever it is that you want to call me, but yo, let us talk about what is really happening. Let us talk about what to do next. History sijui. And then I saw grown as man talk about it sijui. It's going to, this bill itapatia watu itapatia watoto the leeway to have sex as if it's not happening. Yeah, this is not really hypocrisy. Inafika mahali na kwa sasa stupidity. And I remember after I got pregnant, even the church leaders from my community walikuwa wananiangalia ni kama ambaye nilikuwa nimeua mtu azin. And now they didn't even know about the abortion. I'm talking about now my child. And even today I feel judged because I got a child out of wedlock. So it is, are these the same people that are supposed to not teach these children about abstinence if they're the ones who are not even accepting people in the first place? I just feel like it's sheer hypocrisy. And I'm not saying ifanywe ni kama it's najua ile ni kama it's right, it is really nini. What am I saying? Sisemi if inormaliziwe as in ikuwe ni kama kutoka hapo njiro ndo na buy mkate, you get, ikuwe regulated, yes, but give that provision. Then again, this is just my opinion. Tell me what's yours. I know I want to hear it. Honest opinion, not the hypocritical opinions zenye wengine wako nazo. And I'm not saying that you should all agree, but let it be your honest opinion. Your girl Susan Waina on your favorite podcast kama kawaida kama dawa. Remember to like me, to like the Sunset Show on Facebook na tuongelele stories zaidi, tuzidi kujadili mjadala pale vo Facebook. Love you, out. Peace.